by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope. Suggs against Lillard. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Lillard. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Suggs against Lillard. Clock at 6. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Crazy, crafty in traffic. Lillard beats you with skill, quickness, and that tremendous will.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Wendell Carter. And it's Lillard missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. Wagner a screen on Kuzma. Drops in the tray. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Kuzma. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Banchero outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Wagner missing. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bucks passing it around. Kuzma outside. Pass to Lopez. Over Caldwell Pope. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Kuzma. Lopez has got his second basket.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
Carter outside. Now, here's Suggs. He has 5. A three-pointer, no good. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Puts it up from 15. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Lillard outside from the arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
What stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
A tricky little pass fake there, working well.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Anthony looking it over, driving to the basket. Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in for Isaac. The Bucks also changing it up. Brooks Lopez is checked in for Portis. And it's Taurean Prince in for Green.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And Caro outside. The rebound by Prince.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Trent. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Suggs passes to Carter. And here's Anthony for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks.
And for a 7-footer, Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all three levels.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Wagner. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Orlando's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Outside Prince. Portis kicks to Kuzma. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. Crops in the layup for 2. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Bucks trail by 5. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Suggs against Lillard. The 10-footer. Basket counts. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Three-pointer, Lillard knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 4. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Pass to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Shoots over Lillard, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Kuzma. Plays it up off the glass. Kuzma's got 6. 1:14 left in the third. Lillard against Suggs. Banchero looking around. And then Carter with the jam.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Kuzma with it. Rebound by the Magic. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
For Orlando, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Suggs. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Damian Lillard. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Now, Banchero shoots over Portis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bitadze's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. This is out there for Orlando with the step back. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Which shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And there's Banchero on the assist by Caldwell-Pope. And it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And the basket by Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Orlando leading by 6. Here's Suggs. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Lopez, a screen on Banchero. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. 14 points for Damian Lillard.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Banchero outside. Good on the triple. And the Magic lead by 9.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball away. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Orlando leading by 8. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Suggs. Now, here's Banchero. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Here's Suggs. Banchero outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fade away. Carter pulls it in. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Lillard against Suggs. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making.
is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3. Now here's Giddey. Pass the ball. Here's Vucevic. Now Giddey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Risache. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, BA? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence. And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Young. Chicago making their last shot. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 5 points.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Young against ball. And Young, here we go. 5 to shoot. Here's Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And that one's good. White's got his second bucket on the night.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
The Hawks trailing. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And Atlanta with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. LeVert passes to Capella. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
White looking it over. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Dosunmu for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
LeVert goes against Jones. Niang a screen. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams grabs the board. Chicago leading. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. With the 7-footer. No luck on that one. Capella with the defensive effort. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Chicago ahead, leading by just 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Karis LeVert is out there with Risachet. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Niang in at the power forward. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Risachet. Pass to Capella. LeVert outside. The three is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Outside Jones. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Jones in the post. He's checked by LeVert. Jones against LeVert. Jones, his shot is good.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Niang outside. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. And a miss there on the triple. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now here's Young. There's the triple. Oh, the lethal three ball of Young. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Now, here's Williams. No made baskets yet. On the wing, Jones. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Jones from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic for Chicago. Who's Ellis is checked in for Williams. Herter comes in for Giddey. And it's White in for Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for LeVert.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Ellis get this close to the rim.
Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Ball against Young. Ball with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Can't get it to fall.
After he pulled off that rare crossover, he had nothing left for the finish.
Outside Young. Shoots over Ball. And that one's good. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Young against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Good on the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 1. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Buzelis. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Here's Daniels, still without a bucket. Inside, the kick out to Johnson. Pass to Young. Over Ball. Young misses.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Hawks trail by 4. Here's Risacher, and there's the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's White. Outside Giddey. The 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a confident shot from young guard Giddey. Love seeing him be assertive.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. From behind the arc. Young with the 3 right back at him.
Now you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Bulls. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Blocked!
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Nie, he's checked in for the Hawks. LeVert comes in for Trae Young. Four on the clock. Here's Risacher. And it's good. 2 points. Risacher's got 5.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Nie, that's good.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside, Williams puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Hawks trail by 3. Now here's LeVert. Driving in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Out to the right wing. Vucevic against Okongwu. The 17-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
You can see the work Vucevic has put into his jumper, the efficient mechanics, and he has such a soft touch.
Here's Risacher. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hawks trail by 3. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's LeVert. And they'll get another chance. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Jones, the pass to Smith. Dosunmu for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Jones from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The shot by Buzelis no good. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Ball against Young. Okongwu with it. Pass to Rizachet. That three's off the mark. Ball outside. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. From Pete Giddey. He drops it from range. And the Bulls lead by 2.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Young looking over the floor. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And both free throws good for Young.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Oh, Young with the power move.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And no good. Good D by Okongwu. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Young. Oh, Young. So tough at his size.
Toughness inside from Trae.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Okongwu. Oh, he nails it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Young. And it's in.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shot.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Ball passes to White. Here's Buzelis. From deep, Giddey. And nails the tray.
And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys, get on my back, we'll ride.
There's Young with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
he didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Who's Ellis? Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Daniels passes to Young. Pass to Rizachet for three. No! Bangs home the three!
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Okongwu. Can they tie it? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Towns a screen on White. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hard against Tatum. Hart kicks to Towns. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Now White, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Spins. Bridges with the steal. Out left to the wing. On deep, Brunson buries the long-range jumper.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Outside Holiday. And it's White, top of the key. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 6.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Brunson up top, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Hart. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Over Hart. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 8.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
For the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Pass to Achua, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Brunson. Off target with the jump hook.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Hart. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Count that one.
Sam Hauser.
Here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Pass to McBride. At the Hart. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Brown deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Wait, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Jason Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Bridges misses. Celtics leading by 6. To the paint. Outside Tatum. Horford no luck. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Drills it from outside. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Down low. Tatum looking around. Fires the three. The three from Tatum. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Pass to Tatum. Over McBride. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bridges.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And White kicks to Porzingis. Hands it from downtown.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
Brunson kicks to Achua. Here's Golick. Hits it from three-point range. Golick has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. A pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Brunson outside. Nifty move. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
New York shooting their first free throw this game. Now here's Brown. Shoots over Anunoby, and it's Boston with another.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let it.
And we finished one half of basketball. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's he's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Here's Brunson. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Brunson among the bigs.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 7. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Pass to Brunson. Now, here's Bridges. 5 to shoot. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. That's 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Here's Brunson. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Holiday against Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. There's the 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Here's Brunson. Porzingis with the rebound.
Yeah, and he had the detailed up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Austin making a switch here. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson. And that's good off the glass that time. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Horford with the screen on Hart. Brown against Hart. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. A fadeaway. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead. Brown outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Brown's got 7.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Here's Brunson. Off with the layup. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They played the better game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Boston, Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Now here's Towns. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks. Tatum a screen. Here's Pritchard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 6. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Timeout. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He knows every possession is critical now. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau, as he talked with the team, told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. You see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Holiday. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. And it's Boston with another.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Brunson against Holiday. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Tatum. It's to Holiday. Over Brunson. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Tatum. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Tatum against Hart. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Brunson goes in. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Tatum. Yes!
The guy you want taking this shot. Tatum gets fired up and delivers.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Brunson. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Inside. Money!
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
26 seconds left in the fourth. The three from Tatum. Knocks down the trifecta.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Holiday. From deep, Brunson traps in the tray. Brunson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
Nerves never show through. Brunson is calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Outside Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign it.
It's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. Here's Milwaukee. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Risache. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. 5 on the clock. There's Young with the 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Lillard.
Hawks foul. Daniel. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. From outside the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Kuzma pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Young against Lillard. Left side Young. And he comes up with a bucket. Young's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Prince. Now Lopez. Now here's Kuzma. Drains the triple. 7 points in the game.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Young. He's got 5.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lillard looking around. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Capella. The rebound by Sims. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Pass to Lillard. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. No good with the triple. Hawks trail by 4. Niang, the pass to Johnson. We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. Capella finds LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Here's Niang. Nice shot from the wing.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risaché's future in this league.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Risaché. LeVert outside. Just 5 on the clock. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Knowing when to inject himself into the offense, LeVert concentrates on taking good shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Green. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bufkin's checked in. Here's Bufkin. Niang a screen. And here's LeVert for 3. Drills it from deep. LeVert's got 5 now. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
To the inside. LeVert right side on the wing man. Over Prince. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul. Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. 1:51 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Prince.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Here's Daniels. Still no points. Pass to Young from the corner. And the jumper is on the mark.
Ice tray, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Here's Prince. Lillard right side. Kuzma outside. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. A minute 4 left in the second. Young against Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Tries the spin move. And that one's good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Prince down low. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Krejci. Now here's Johnson. And here's Young over Lillard. Young missing again.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense is right there. The kick out to Kuzma. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3. And Young gets it to go.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 5. Now Lopez. Back to Lillard. The 3 is up. Lillard! What'd you expect?
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And that sends Jalen Johnson to the free throw line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3. Young's got 15 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Kuzma outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 13 points in the game.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
On the wing, Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Outside Young. Top of the key. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Prince, the pass to Lopez. Lillard against Young. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Bucks with some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Kuzma. Here's LeVert. He's got 5. Outside man. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 5. Lillard outside. 41 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Trent. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Livingston comes in for Smith. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. And a change for the Hawks. Krejci's checked in for Johnson. Porter from outside. He buries it from 3. And the Bucks lead by 8.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. Fires from deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Just a big-time effort for... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. It's stolen. Niang with it. Now Porter defending. Outside man. Here's Krejci. LeVert outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 7. Left side Porter. And he banks in the layup.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks. 4 on the clock. Ricochet, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Young against Lillard. Young inside. Fearless Trae Young.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Atlanta.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
There's Young with the three. Cash. Trae Young with a triple.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Now here's Lopez. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Bucks lead by 6.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Here's Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Unloads from 13. Again, Milwaukee!
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Takes a step back. Young on the drive. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Here's Young. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Lopez. Count it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Young. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
So Milwaukee wins it. Boy, they didn't make. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's White. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Vucevic with the bucket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Holiday finds Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Now here's Vucevic. He gets that one. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Ball. And here's Tatum for 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic. Over Porzingis. It's Chicago with another bucket.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Outside, White. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Holiday, the pass to White. Lets it go with a 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got 6.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Jones subbed in for Ball. Now here's White. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
To the paint, here's Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Jones looking for an opening. And Boston with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Down low, here's Hauser. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago trailing here. Outside Williams. Pass to Jones. Williams sets a screen for Jones. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
White against Brown. The three. They get it back.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Now here's Tatum. And it falls over the rim and in.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Craig. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. Highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And the shot goes in.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pick by Vucevic. Ball from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Timeout, timeout. Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
So, for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis has checked in for Williams, and it's White in for Jones. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Pritchard, and White kicks to Giddey. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. Tatum hammering it in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Outside ball. Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Vucevic.
Well, this is about the stellar interior game of Nikola Vucevic. Defender in his grill, no problem.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Ball sets a screen for White. It's good from long range. White's got 6. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Vucevic. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The Celtics, 23.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Buzelis. White is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Now here's Brown, and the layup is good. He's got 6.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Giddey. 3-point lead. Ball with it, picked up by Brown. Giddey, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And here is Ball following Jaylen Brown's 3. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. On the wing, Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic setting the pick for White. 6 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. And Boston with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's Brown. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Can't hit from 12. Now White, 6 points for him. To the middle, here's Buzelis, rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Outside White. There's Brown with the 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Now here's White. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Ball. Vucevic is screen on Howard. There's Ball with the 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Tatum kicks to Holiday. White against White for the lead. No good. Shot missing. Chicago's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Pass to Buzelis. Off target with his 3. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum. Tatum, a wicked slam!
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Holiday against Ball. Vucevic to the pass to Ball. And the Bulls with another miss. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics out in front. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the floor for Boston. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Now here's Giddey. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. From the arc. Craig pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Left side Tatum. Tatum draws the double. From downtown. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Here's Giddey. Sinks that one from the post.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And it's Vucevic missing. Celtics leading by 6. Porzingis inside. Vucevic defending. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Tatum. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Here's Vucevic. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 16 points for Vucevic.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Pass to Vucevic. The rebound by the Celtics.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Tatum draws the double. It's Brown on the wing. Misses the three. Timeout called. The Bulls. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ball from long range. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hands. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White finds Ball. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Pass to Buzelis. Offline with his 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Second personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.
And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risacher in at the small forward.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Pass to Risacher. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Suggs. There's Young with the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero. That shot off the mark. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Atlanta with the ball, and picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero the screen. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Daniels. And it's rejected. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Johnson. And another miss by Orlando. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Young from long range. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Banchero outside. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Banchero's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Johnson a screen on Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Daniels passes to Johnson. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Batase's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Levert's checked in for Atlanta. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. So for the Magic, Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. And Black subbed in for Suggs. The Hawks trailing. 1:14 left in the first. And he's going for the lob. Picked it out of midair. Up top, Isaac. Covered by Johnson.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Hawks trail by 3. Here's Levert. Pass to Capella. Banked it in off the glass.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Black passes to Caldwell Pope. Picked by Isaac. Here's Black. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Levert. No points yet. The 3 ball. Connects from downtown.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
It's all tied in Orlando. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got Paolo Banchero. Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Pass to Anthony. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hard-working, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Banchero outside. Three-pointer. Oh, Paolo showing his range.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. Niang outside. Here's LeVert. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Pass to Black. And Carroll with it. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter. Hawks trail by 5. Now man. No points so far. Nance outside. Pass to LeVert. And there it is for him.
Listed height might be 6'5" for LeVert, but he plays bigger than that with his leaping ability and desire.
Banchero outside. Now here's Carter. He's guarded by Nance. Carter can't get it to go.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Buffkin. Uses the glass on the layup.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Orlando making some changes. Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. Suggs outside. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Here's Bitadze. Off the mark there with a 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Young, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. And another miss by Orlando.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Rizachet. Picked up by Okongwu from behind the arc. And it's Rizachet with a 3. Rizachet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Rizachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On target from range. Wagner's got 5 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
From deep, Johnson. And Atlanta hits again from deep. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Atlanta on top, up 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Pass to Risache. Now here's Johnson. Outside Young. This one for 3. The shot misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Banchero, covered by Johnson. Banchero no good. The Hawks lead by 7. Young, the pass to Johnson. Outside Young. Young with a physical finish inside.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
For the 407, make some noise, Magic fans.
Here's Banchero. 10 points for him. Pass to Suggs. And here's Wagner. Banchero right side. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Outside Young. It's rebounded by Banchero.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
The 3. The rebound by the Hawks. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter. Young finds a Kongwu. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Wagner's got 8.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Now Young, and the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Orlando making some changes. Latase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And here's LeVert for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
Orlando shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. Man, the pass to Niang. Back to man. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go. Man's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Wagner against Capella. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
The Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
LeVert outside. Capella, screen on Anthony. Clock at 4. Here's LeVert. The baseline J is off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Atlanta on top, up by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Banchero. He's out there with Goga Batadze. And it's Black in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Banchero brushes off the contact and sinks the shot.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Capella, screen on Anthony. Here's LeVert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And he can't bank that one in. Orlando's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Young against Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. Carter from outside. Buries it from 3. Carter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And that deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Caldwell Pope with it. Pass to Suggs. And the shot goes.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Young against Suggs. Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Inside, it's Trae Young.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
To the middle. And Carroll in the post. Johnson on it. The fadeaway. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
That one drops for him.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here's Young, and it's good.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Suggs. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Banchero. Yes! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Suggs against Young. Down low. Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. 4-3. The rebound by Carter. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. And Carroll passes to Suggs. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Stolen. Here's Rizachet. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the 3, the small forward. Young, the pass to Johnson. Johnson a screen on Wagner. The 3 from Rizachet. Drops in the 3. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him. Young inside. He's covered by Suggs. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Magic trail by 4. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Over Johnson. Rebounded by Daniels.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
There's Young with the 3. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Banchero against Johnson. Banchero in the post. The rebound by the Hawks. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Johnson a screen on Wagner. The Hawks need to get one up here. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run is shutting the door on.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Right wing. Here's Banchero. Okongwu with the rebound.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. There's Lopez with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Tatum on the wing. Five on the clock. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. He missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Lopez, a screen on Tatum. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And that's about as flashy as you're going to see Brook Lopez get. What a play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Porzingis. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Back to Giannis. Fires it up. Great D that time from Tatum.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Derek White. A wide open look here for Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Taurean Prince.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the basket by Hauser.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the basket by Lillard.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Brown from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Shot clock at 5. It's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Brown from deep three-point. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Yeah. Wow.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jason Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Craig against Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Tatum. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Over Trent. It's hauled in by Giannis. Milwaukee in the lead. And Porter, here we go. There's Portis, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Porter. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss. Bucks leading by 3. The 17-footer. And another basket for Milwaukee. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Porter dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
.135 left in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Here's Kuzma to the inside. Lillard against Holiday. Good D by Holiday. Celtics trail by 3. Here's White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Portis. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Inside, Portis knows exactly what to do. He gets physical and wins that joust.
And White kicks to Brown. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Prince has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead. Kuzma finds Lopez. Tries it from 9. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Brown. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Brown's got 8 points.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that ring.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, turn your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 side. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Bucks.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Right side, Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Prince outside. Lillard is screen on White. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Here's Brown. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Brown missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Prince, the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer, Lillard. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown, the pass to Porzingis. Another shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Smith checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Prince subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Derek White. Here's Lillard. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Porzingis kicks to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. That one, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
From 6 feet. That one wide left. Celtics trail by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holiday dishes to Brown. Down low. Portis against Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Prince. Brown, good. Brown's got 13. 7 seconds left in the third. Here's Lillard. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Tatum, and it's Cornette in at center.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Even with a hand in his face, that means Giannis in a good rhythm on that particular shot.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Right side, Tatum. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum finishing off the break.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Porter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard...
Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo! My goodness!
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And White kicks to Porzingis. It's to Holiday. Brown outside. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. Now Antetokounmpo. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Lopez a screen on Tatum. Lopez outside. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Lopez has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma outside. Lopez finds Giannis. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Lopez, a screen on Tatum. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Tatum against Giannis. Here's Porzingis. Kuzma pulls it in.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance they... That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Tatum. Over Giannis. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the fadeaway inside.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
6 seconds left in the fourth. Lillard from deep three-point land. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And now Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Now here's Siakam, just 4 to shoot. From deep, nails it from 3.
Oh, oozing with confidence late in the shot clock. I love it. Siakam believing that he can hit.
White with a screen on Matherin. Giddey into the lane. And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Matherin. Turner, a screen on Giddey. To three, Matherin. It's hauled in by White. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Here's Turner. Matherin finds Siakam. Halliburton right side. Back to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer off the mark. Just over a minute and a half in. Picked by Vucevic. The three from Ball. It's not going to go for him.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by White. Counted. Siakam's got 5.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Now here's White. Ball passes to Vucevic. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through you.
For Indiana, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. Jackson, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Now here's White. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Count that bucket.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. It takes feel as much as skill.
Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Toppin, a screen on Smith. Here's Siakam. Smith with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Jones misses. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Neesmith passes to McConnell. Here's Shepard. Pass to Siakam. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by White. McConnell from outside. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. And so here is Chicago. Inside. Here's Smith. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Now here's Giddey. Shoots over Neesmith. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumped.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Trey Jones is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Smith. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. McConnell with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Halliburton outside. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
Yeah, clapping back. Halliburton matching the 3 from the other end.
They set the screen. Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Back to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Pass to Dosunmu. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. Connects. The jumper drops. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. Indiana trailing here. McConnell outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Pass to Halliburton. The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu for 3. Sinks it from distance. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Matherin's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Siakam outside. Knocks it down from distance. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3?
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. Takes the 3. White can't hit. Siakam outside. Over Buzelis. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
From deep.
Can he
count it?
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa! The Heat.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Buzelis grabs the board.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Both good from the line that time. Here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Nembhard outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Drills it from deep. Siakam's got 18.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Chicago leading by 5. Outside White. Back to Ball. Up top, Vucevic. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Mathurin, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Pass to White. Outside Giddey. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton on the wing. Giddey defends. Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Buzelis. Back to White. Now Giddey, defended by Halliburton. Giddey against Halliburton. Giddey into the lane. Yep, count it. Give him 8.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. A minute 29 left in the third. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 9.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Outside White. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. And the basket by Siakam.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Ball passes to White. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Giddey. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. For the lead. And it's Chicago with a board. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Giddey. An easy 2 on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Halliburton surveys the floor. The 11-footer. Can't get it to drop. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Ayo Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Smith. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Outside Jones. That one drops for him.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pacers trail by 3. Now Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Toppin. And it's good for 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Indiana's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton outside to take the lead. No good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Obi Toppin. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And the Pacers making a change here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Then Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Williams. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. Ball taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. Siakam hits them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and it's Vucevic again missing.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Siakam outside. There's a screen by Turner to take the lead. And that one's good. Siakam for 3. Siakam's got 27.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Turner. And he buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Siakam. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. There's There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Here's Siakam. Over Buzelis. That's short off the rim. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Third team foul. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Here's Siakam. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Mathurin. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. That'll count if it goes. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one.